You too! What's going on? It's your boy, the one and only Mr. DT. Yeah, I know, y'all be complaining because y'all don't hear from me. When y'all see me out here on the road, y'all talk to me, ask me about my videos, ask me if I'm still doing them. Yes, I just don't be having time. I'm just gonna go ahead and be completely honest with you. I don't be having time sometimes. When I shut down, that's my time. And these videos take a while to get right. Sometimes you shoot them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, before you actually get it right. That's time consuming. But no excuse. I'm doing good. Still at Keim. I'm under a load right now that I picked up in Blue Rapids, Kansas this morning. It's going down to Powder Springs, Georgia. And I am currently sitting at the Flying J in Warrenton, Missouri, getting my reset so I can get up in the morning and be in Georgia tomorrow. But anyways, I just wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all about something that I get asked about quite a bit, especially when I'm training, or I talk to a guy before he starts over here, or he's considering coming over here. They ask me mileage or percentage. Well, I'm gonna be very, very honest. It is a personal ordeal, and it's an ordeal to where you might make more money on mileage depending on where you live, and you might make more money on percentage. I've been on both, so I'll just kind of explain to you how it worked out for me, and you can go from there. Now, I was on percentage when I first started at Keim, and I was on percentage up until I came back to Keim in November of 2021. So pretty much where I lived at, which I lived in Topeka, Kansas, where I lived at made percentage work out a lot better for me. Why? Because right there in the area of Sabetha, and if you live anywhere near Sabetha, probably Wellsville, if you live anywhere closer to the terminal, usually you're gonna get those higher paying loads because you're in the area to get those higher paying loads. We got a lot of high dollar freight coming out around the area around there. So it's a little easier for you to get those higher paying loads and loads with some distance on them, because they can get you back to the house on Friday or the Friday after that if need be. So pretty much what I'm saying is it really just depends on where you live at. Percentage worked out well for me. Percentage, I did damn good on, excuse my language, I did dang good on percentage until I moved. When I moved to Southeast Kansas, which I stay about 4 hours or so away from a terminal, when I moved to Southeast Kansas, percentage was not working out for me. Just the money just wasn't there. The loads wasn't paying that much going down my way to get me, back to the house, and the loads in the area just don't pay that well as far as percentage goes, which is why I made the switch to mileage when I came back. Now, I've made quite a bit more money on mileage than I did on percentage. Now, when I left, I was at 27.5% on percentage, which is pretty good. Like I said, when I lived in Topeka, I did pretty well. I think I'm doing a little bit better now that I'm on mileage, but I also live in a different area, cheaper cost of living. All those things are a factor and everything. So like I said, what it boils down to is pretty much your personal preference. Which side is going to pay your bills? You're going to make good money on percentage, like I said, depending on where you live, and you're going to make good money on mileage. Starting out, and I could be wrong on this, but starting out, you start at either 58 cents a mile. I want to say it's 58 cents a mile. I make 63. I've been here for 4 years. I get a pay raise in September, so to go up to 64 cents a mile. So you start off at 58 cents a mile, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, so if they tell you something else, then don't say that DT told you 58, because 9 times out of 10, whatever they tell you is probably going to be higher than what I tell you. But you start out at 58 and everything, and if you come over here and you start on percentage, you start out at 25.25%. If I was on percentage, I'd be at either 27.5 or 27.75% of every load. Now, at this point, I don't foresee myself ever going back to percentage, because for me, now this is just me personally, percentage leaves worry out of it. I mean, I said that wrong. Percentage puts a lot of worry in it for me, because when you're on percentage, you're constantly worrying about what this load pays, what this load pays, what this load pays. You know, and if you don't get good loads, you ain't gonna have a good paycheck. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You don't get good loads, you ain't gonna have no good paycheck. Versus mileage, you have a lot less worry when you're on mileage, because it don't matter what they tell you to go pick up. It don't matter what it is. You get paid the same. You get paid to go there, and you get paid to pick it up, and you get paid to deliver. You know, on percentage, you don't get paid for your bounce miles. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing, because it is not, depending on what you hauled out. Now, what you hauled out your next load ain't gonna always pay as good. But usually when you haul out and you go to a decent place, you're gonna make more than enough money to cover up them bounce miles that you had to put in to get to your next load. So, I mean, honestly, just to be completely honest, it's a personal preference for everybody. And just think about where you live at. And, you know, if you start on one thing, and this is here at Keim, if you start on one thing, you can switch to mileage. If you start on percentage, you can switch to mileage. If you start on mileage and want to switch to percentage, you can switch. They will tell you if you made more money, if you would have made more money on mileage, or if you would have made more money on percentage. They'll tell you that. They'll go through and analyze it, and they'll tell you how much money you missed out on over the last 3, 4, 5 months, or whatever it may be. So, you know, choose whichever one you want to. You can switch. That is an option for you. And, you know, just go from there. But anyways, I've been talking a little bit too doggone long anyways. Y'all probably ain't watched all of this video by this point. So, I'm going to hop off here. Y'all keep the sunny side up, rubber side down to the ground. Your boy DT will holler at you later. Come on.